The year was 1998. The Mask of Zorro had just burst into theaters, shocking and inspiring people nationwide. The French had finally claimed a victory in the World Cup, and the President of the United States was undergoing impeachment hearings. But meanwhile, in the town of Sunnydale, there was a battle of the bands at a place called the Bronze. Now many people are excited to see Cage of Crowns go up against the final round with Dingo's Ate My Baby. And in between the moment before Cage of Crowns took its set that night, the set that would determine whether or not they took home the gift card that would get them each a few coffees at the Bronze. These are the people who were amongst the crowd tonight. Please describe to everyone out there who you are and what your position is in this night.
Listen, I feel like my heart wants to like Cage of Crowns because I feel like Dingo's Ate My Baby are just trying to be too in the moment. It's a little cliche. And I like to go against the cliche as much as possible, though part of me feels like being an extremely powerful witch who's mostly trying to hide that fact, maybe I should gravitate towards the people who are the popular ones. But damn it, I feel like Dingo's Ate My Baby are just, they're really the superior band. Don't you think, Amir?
You know, it's hard for me to say. I don't listen to a lot of music, or I hadn't until this point. I was really involved in student leadership for a while and was shortly after that usurped. I'm not really sure, honestly, what I like and what I don't. I'm sort of going through a little bit of a personality crisis right now with my identity. So, Clash of Kings, Dingo Ate My Baby.
Cage of Crowns.
It's all Greek to me.
Okay.
You know, I don't feel like I got a lot of skin in this game, to be honest. I'm new to town. Move around a lot.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's just me and my dad. Just came from Chicago recently, and it's hard to meet friends out here, California. Everyone seems weird, but this place is chill. I come here most nights, kind of just hang out in the corner. It's almost as if I have some terrible secret, but for now, I think I'm just gonna enjoy the music and see what happens with this battle of the bands.
Well, let me just tell you, I once was new also, and it's really easy to fit in around here. I mean, I was very nervous, but then, oh my gosh, the class presidency just fell into my lap, and that was like, wasn't that such a crazy thing that happened, that we all experienced?
And
anyway.
Continue.
I'm just a normal teenage girl. I had a little bit of a possession a year back, but you know, I went to a shaman and I blacked out, and then when I came to, he was gone, and I feel like the demon's gone, so everything's great.
Who was the shaman that you went to?
Karthos.
Karthos.
Mm-hmm.
Karthos. Where do I know that name from? No idea.
Well, he's a very real shaman, and everything is completely normal now. And I'm so excited for Dingo's Ate My Baby to totally take the crown.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm a little surprised where I'm from. People aren't as open about this sort of thing, possessions and witchcraft and stuff like that. It's kind of a relief, to be honest.
Welcome to Sunnydale.
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's rampant.
And it would be a bigger deal
pretty
if I
cool.
was still possessed, which I'm not. So.
Sure. Yeah.
And in that moment, an MC takes to the stage. Yes, he is a man who is wearing a suit jacket, but a tank top underneath. He looks very relaxed and sure of himself. His name is Kevin. And he steps up and takes the mic. All right, everyone out here, Sunnydale High School, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is this hearable on just any kind of response?
The microphone's working.
All right.
Yay.
Thank you. Hey, you had my vote, Amir. But that doesn't matter anymore because we have votes that we need to cast. Now, Cage of Crowns is going to be up here in just a minute, but I just wanted to let everybody know the specials that are going on at the Bronze tonight. That is right. If you can find any mouse anywhere in the bathroom and bring it alive to the cat of the owner of the Bronze, then you get yourself a free ticket to next week's band concert, and it'll be determined by who wins tonight. All right, fine deal if I've ever heard of one. All right, guys, now we're just gonna have Cage of Crowns come up in about 5 minutes, so if you need to use the bathroom or express anything or do anything you want, do so, because now is the time. Everybody's sort of mingling amongst themselves. The crowd is excited and feeling good. In the corner, there's a woman. A woman wearing a white gown. Seems like she doesn't quite know where she is. She's walking through. Oh my. All the people have come together. It seems as though they knew that it was just for us. Isn't that right, Miss Edith? The woman pulls out a tiny little doll. Now, everyone is just kind of distracted amongst themselves, so they don't really take too much notice. There's lots of strange folk that come into the Bronze. Now, Miss Edith, the night of St. Claum is upon us, and it seems as though all of our sacrificial lambs have just lined up for us. How very nice of them. Drew, a man comes behind her, spins her around, and pulls her close. Drew, if you're going to be talking about our plans amongst these humans, they're going to hear about it. Look, the Slayer's not around tonight. I know that she's busy, but you never know whose ears might be affected, all right? Spike, I'm sorry. I just get so excited whenever we have a new plan. I know, baby. I know. But let's just try to enjoy the music, all right? The two of them sort of float into a corner. Yes, now, would anyone like to do anything before this band kicks off?
I want to immediately go to the women's restroom and try to catch a mouse.
Okay, great.
Yep.
You go.
All right.
So you enter the women's restroom. What's it like in there?
Well, you know, it's...
Mice?
Well, it looks like the kind of place where there could potentially be a mouse. It's not the cleanest of establishments. The Bronze has never been quite sure if it's a club or a coffee shop, so it's got like that kind of faded pink tile. The grout is looking real dirty. Like nobody's power washed this in a long time.
All right, you hear a little.
Okay.
Would you like to roll for catch mouse?
I would like to roll for catch mouse. All right. Not good. 2 plus probably my athletics modifier, which is a 2.
All right. Well, you reach and you go like this, and oof! You catch the mouse for a second, and it just sort of leaps up onto your hand and then starts going up. And you're, would you like to roll for get mouse out of your off of your arm?
Yep. 17.
17. All right. So you fling the mouse. It smashes through the window, leaving a little tiny mouse-shaped hole. But I'm sorry, you're not going to get the...
No, and I run away as fast as possible so no one can link me to this property damage.
Excellent. Now, I'm going to let the viewers know the incentives that you can do to affect the gameplay here tonight in what we call the Battle of the Bands. That's right, Cage of Crowns and Dingoes Ate My Baby are going to go on stage, and if you would like to influence the evening, because it looks like Spike and Drusilla are up to no good, as they tend to be. We're in early season 2 currently. If you want to arm any of our players with a stake, you can do so for $10. If you would like any of them to reveal a secret, a deep, dark secret, $25 will get you that. If you would like to summon and create a demon of your own that will join us in the Bronze tonight, $50 will do that. If you would like all of the players to reveal their innermost feelings and desires through song, the Demon Suite will be summoned for $75. And now, if we get to our goal of $250 in donations, we will summon an anxious parent who has come in to stop this crazy rock and roll this night. And now if we get to our goal of 500, the Hellmouth will open, and at 1,000, Buffy and the gang will arrive. Those are the things. Do as you will. Thank you for watching the game. All right, so you have unfortunately not been able to catch a mouse in the bathroom. I'm so sorry.
I just wanted free stuff.
You know what? We all do in life. But sometimes even a mouse doesn't come for free. Does anyone else like to do any sort of action before we get into the first set of Crazy Crowds?
Well, I'd like to get just a fun beverage in a red Solo cup from the bar, just to refresh myself.
So you approach the bar. The bartender, quiet, mustache that kind of goes out like this, gets long and then is curled into a little out here. You know much about mustaches.
I've seen them,
yeah. So he's there.
Barkeep, hello, hi.
Yeah.
Can I have a Fanta?
We got Twist.
Okay, I'll have a twist with just half of a slice of lemon, please.
All right. He goes to slice the lemon when damn it. He cuts his finger. Blood drips sort of from his thing. Suddenly the woman down the bar. Spike. I smell a drop, 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 drop it on the floor. Drop, drop, bring it here. Now I want it up. Drew, if you're going to get everybody freaked out right now, then we're not even going to have time to open our portal. I don't care about the portal. I want the drops, my love. Yes, well, if you're going to do it now... Bad Spike. Bad. Bad Spike. I want this. I get this. I want the drops. So now, coming up next to you, this woman approaches. Excuse me. Yes? What's going on? You really shouldn't let that go unhealed. The woman's face turns into a horrific, vampiric sort of snarl. She turns to you. I'm sorry, was I interrupting?
The blood is mine.
I'm sorry, is there something wrong with your face?
Is that something that you would just want to ask someone? Now, Drusilla, she comes to you, and now you've distracted her. Your attention has turned her from the dripping drip. Maybe the drip is not worth the little bite, but there's some sort of magic inside this one. Drew tries to attack you.
Oh, dang!
Drew goes forward, but it's a 5. She does not quite do it. Now, how do you deflect Drew's attack?
Okay. I am going to... Are there any spare cymbals or broken plates nearby?
There are cymbals, like drum cymbals.
Yes.
The drum cymbals are on stage.
Okay, they're not near.
They're not nearby. There are bar stools. There
Okay.
are bar stools. There are peanuts, very spicy, spicy peanuts.
Okay. Okay.
There's also an abandoned drink
Okay.
that's got a little bit of ice in it.
Okay. I want to... okay, I'm going to grab the drink and I'm going to bluff that this is holy water.
Cool.
So back off.
It's fine. Oh, now. Here. Plays. The next one's on me. Spike puts down like $2.
Great,
Crumpled, covered in blood.
great.
Hey there, barman, you take care of this one. Drew, we're going to excite these people, and all of a sudden they're going to, all right, everyone, we've got Cage of Crowns ticking on the stage. Everyone starts to gather towards the front. And now Cage of Crowns comes out. They're all in coordinated leather black getups. Each of them, they're sort of tank-topped. You know, like these tank-topped shirts that they've all got zipped up from the back. Now they go up to their various instruments. They are a nu metal band, nu metal being spelled N-U with the two dots above the U.
The umlaut.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yes, they're about to do an umlaut.
Ooh.
Oh, what happened?
Hashtag steak.
Oh.
Hashtag steak. S for hashtag Luna and hashtag Betty.
All right, we have Betty Pastures gets a steak. Luna, you get a steak as well. That's right. Now, these are one-time use steaks. Now, Spike and Drew are going to be a little harder to stake than a normal vampire. What was that?
Hashtag sweet song to celebrate the birth of my niece, Phoebe Charlotte.
Oh, jeez.
You can sing about whatever is pertinent, though. Ha ha. Mother will probably never see this. Oh well.
All right, thank you, green-eyed trombonist, for that. Lovely.
Yay.
All right, now in this moment, Sweet Song has been summoned.
Oh.
A tiny little portal pops out and Speak goes, let us have some fun. Everybody
not
tell a
again.
tale. Yeah.
I guess we didn't
He like blows this like sort of like pixie dust.
totally
We didn't really get
kill
rid of him.
him. No, he just
He's hard to
kinda
kill.
He just drank a lot of soda.
Went away. He did drink a
He drank
lot.
all the soda.
all the soda, and they a year later still haven't restocked that vending machine.
No.
That's Sunnydale for you.
Yeah.
It is indeed. Now, everyone must go one by one, starting with you, Luna, and sing your innermost truth. Now, Sweet is going to lay down a sweet little bass line, and it goes.
I really wanted to catch that mouse. I just wanted to get some free stuff. Should have used my powers, but oh well. I'm trying to be normal. So normal. But it's hard to be normal when you could literally burn this entire place down if you really, really wanted to.
Ever since I was removed from my position, I have nothing to do besides the town superstition. So I go around fighting what I can, but I'm not really sure exactly who I am. I'm not normal. I'm not normal. And I'd like to know what I like and who I like and what bands I like, and I'm not quite sure what I like anymore. I'm not normal. Wish I was normal. I'm so far away from my home, in a strange, strange place all alone. I've been in this bar all week, drinking coffees and teas. Why don't they serve beer? It's not really my kind of scene here.
Not his scene.
Not his scene.
Everything supposedly fell into place. Class president and a cute face, but no direction. I don't know where I'm supposed to go or what I'm supposed to do. No direction. Familiar faces got me hoping that maybe an adventure. That's normal.
That's normal. That's normal. Great work, everyone. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, Cage of Crowns. Hey! Excuse me. No impromptu sing-songing before we take the stage, all right? Hey guys, we're called Cage of Crowns. Now these tears of mascara down our face were actually cried just now. Because what we did was we make ourselves cry before we go on stage, and we're going to sing some sad songs here tonight.
Oh,
Now,
God.
this first one is called What Is This Sort of Tear? All right. One,
It's
two, three.
mascara.
What?
You have makeup
It's
on your face.
It's a
You
tear of mascara.
Literally, you just told us it was tears of mascara, though I'm pretty sure it's just that, like, cheap Halloween crayon face paint.
Did you buy it at Party City?
No, I found it in my house. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoop. But right as they are about to sing, you see a little. And of course, that translates to some kind of dimensional rift is being sort of
yeah.
opened.
Again?
Yes. Another.
Oh.
Some sort of something happened.
The mouse that hashtag Luna confronted managed to gather her a single strand of hair as it was thrown from her. Hair of a witch was the last component it needed to become a hashtag demon.
Yes, now the portal opens and a giant version of that mouse emerges on stage. Hey man, this is the middle of ourselves. And the mouse just starts to. All the students are like, why is this still shocking to us? As the lead singer of Cage of Crowns is slowly devoured by a giant mouse demon that has now entered, and everyone is scattering and sort of screaming about. And there it stands on stage, the Cage of Crowners. They all, instruments in hand. Do we start the set? No, man, we gotta run. But all it really cares is to find you.
I feel like my desire to catch that mouse manifested into something awful, but just hear me out. Imagine, do you think if we caught that mouse and fed it to the owner's cat, that we would be able to get into the bronze for free for the rest of our lives?
Yes.
That makes sense.
Just throwing it out there. I say we try to catch this thing.
I think
All
we
right.
can do it.
As well. Now, Luna, we have just gotten a secret.
Oh.
Secret you must reveal. Someone has summoned a secret.
Now, why was your hair specifically the one that triggered the mouse spell?
Listen, it's because back in the early days of witchcraft and all that stuff, there were like 9 mega witches from whom everybody else was descended, and they were all powerful and great and held all the secrets of witchcraft. And well, one of them was my probably 16 times great-grandmother.
Okay.
So I've got this great cosmic destiny to carry on witch greatness.
Wow, I wish I had that sense of identity. That's amazing.
Listen, it's not always the best knowing that you have this incredible responsibility resting on your shoulders.
No, it definitely is not. But the mouse is your responsibility now, for it stands on the stage and it's starting to corner all of the members of Cage of Crowns.
All right.
Meanwhile, by the bar. Hi. This is supposed to be our night, darling. Why is the big creature's gone? It's all right, Pet. It's all right, Pet. This is all part of the plan, all right? Now don't. I don't like it. I don't like it. Drew immediately vamps up. She grabs 2 miscellaneous students.
Oh no!
And
No!
Oh no!
the student falls to the ground. And then suddenly everyone's like, oh my god, Drew grabs another. This was not what we planned. Miss Edith's birthday was supposed to be perfect, and then all of a sudden everybody's crashing down from the sky. And then Those 2 students rise. There are now 2 additional vampires who are starting to corner the rest of the children in the bronze. Meanwhile, the mouse remains on stage. The stakes, I believe the only stakes that are held are by you and by you, beyond your normal magics.
All right.
All right,
Okay.
so
Is
starting
there
with you, Luna, down the line, what
is
you all
there some
choose to do.
sort? I know that the bronze doesn't necessarily serve alcohol, but are you sure there's not like
There's
a bottle
some. There's
of
some.
whiskey
Yes,
hanging
underneath.
around? All right. So what
There
I
is.
want to do is I want to grab a bottle of alcohol because that'll be highly flammable, and like create a circle around the mouse and light it on fire to trap it.
Great idea. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go up to the bar.
Yep. And I grab just a bottle of something out of the well, something cheap.
All right, you find some.
Tony's whiskey.
Pop vodka.
Yes.
Tony's whiskey.
You find Tony's whiskey. Good. Amir knows what's going on there. Yes. You find the Tony's whiskey behind the bar.
Yes.
It is
this'll
half.
do.
It is less than half drank.
All right. I'm gonna run up to the stage and lay it in a circle around the mouse. Like run fast to like surround it in a circle of cheap whiskey.
Great. So you've approached this mouse. All right. Great. Good move.
Yep.
All right. Now
Yep.
let's see if you can
Pull
make
off my
this-
athletic
let's see
feet.
if your athletic feet will
Cool,
be
cool.
Success.
Okay. 15 plus 2 would be 17.
15 plus 2, 17. Okay, now roll your roll d20.
Okay.
All right, so the fire burns.
Okay. Yes.
Now we will determine how harmed the mouse is.
Okay, perfect. And to be clear, I'm burning the alcohol to try to
Yes,
trap the
yes,
mouse.
Yes.
6.
6. Okay, so all right. There's a gentle. The mouse doesn't like it. It's not a fan. It's fine.
Good.
The fur starts to burn a little bit, but it doesn't actually get hurt that much itself.
Good. I want it to stay alive. So.
All right, because
good.
you want to be able to catch it.
Yes, exactly.
All right, great.
Yes.
So the mouse is generally contained. Oh man, that was pretty great. The members of Cage of Crowns are very impressed by this feat. Yes, for they believe that they ourselves one with the darkness, but are they really? We will find out by the end of the night. Now, Amir, here you stand against a room. Mouse on stage, 2 vampires in the crowd, 2 other vampires, kind of unattackable, but perhaps you could try. It's up to
Like,
you.
this is the night that I decided to come out and hang out with everyone. I want so badly to shed my previous sense of identity of leadership and strategy, but I just can't. It keeps calling to me. I'm gonna stop Drusilla with my angry telekinesis.
Oh,
I'm
damn!
gonna freeze Drusilla so she can't turn anyone else, giving a chance for other people to attack the more fresher vampires.
Oh, very good, very good, very good.
And that is a 19.
Dang!
So your
She's stuck for one
telekinesis.
turn.
You stunned for 1 turn. All right. So your telekinesis was what it was.
Yeah, just
I don't want it. Running through my head like some sort of child skipping on the rocks. 1, 2, 1, 2, slip, fall into the river. Come back tomorrow when it's time for the picnic. But Spike doesn't notice that that's happening inside of her. It's only happening inside of her head. Spike
Great.
is meanwhile, I reckon I've never seen a mouse ever bigger than like my hand. Well, one time, there was a rat. Well, a rat is a kind of a mouse.
okay. I got her frozen.
So Spike is just kind of wondering about the different rats and mice that he's seen in his life, while Drusilla is privately suffering in her own mind. Yes, but she is frozen. She can't turn any vampires for 1 turn.
All right, I wanna run to the stage. I wanna run to the stage and grab a symbol.
Great.
I want to throw it at one of the new fresh vampires. My
Good.
hope is to decapitate one of them.
Great. All right, now first, you're going to need to leap over the flames. Because the mouse is fire.
Yes.
So, yes, roll, add your athletics.
I got an 11
11
plus 1 athletics.
plus 1 athletics. All right, you get over the fire.
All right.
Yes, you clear it.
Okay.
It singes your feet just a little bit. It reminds you of your mortality. Yes. All right. So you get there. You're behind there, but of course You're coming against the drummer of Cage of Crowns. He's like, hey man,
Oh my gosh.
don't touch my sigilins, bruh.
All right, I wanna express to him that I am a drummer myself, and I get it. And Zildjian is the only serious choice. And if it wasn't an emergency, I wouldn't even come at his kit like this. But I really need him to do me this solid and loan me that crash ride right now, that sweet 20-inch crash ride.
Ooh, that was good. But here, let's roll. Do you have a roll quick for what's it called?
It's a 5.
5?
Yes.
All right, but it was already so good that it was a great explanation. He stands up. You think he's gonna like fight you or something? And he says, he untwists for you. Look, you can have my ride. Just make sure you bring it back.
Thanks, bro.
He hands you the Zildjian. Am I pronouncing that right?
Zildjian.
There we go.
All right, I want to offer him a fist bump.
All right, yeah, roll it. See if he accepts it.
It's a 6.
Yeah, that's not too
yeah,
hard.
that's not fast. Yeah, okay.
All
All
right.
right. Mm-hmm. So now.
So the fist bump happens. You now have it. Now you'd like to use it against. There are 2 active vampires on the floor besides Spike and Trip.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it at the one with the sideburns.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yes. Tom Frollins.
It's a 1.
So 1.
Oh man.
All right.
All of that.
So what happens is your momentum is bro. You smash the Zildjian. It does one of the does a tear in it, and it cuts your hand in the process. And the vampires are called to the scent of the blood on your hands. They come charging towards you.
Uh-oh.
All right, now let's see if you can roll a fortitude save of 15 or above,
Okay.
or you'll get attacked by both vampires.
All right.
Now, roll.
It's 12.
12.
Yeah.
12. And do you have a modifier?
I do not.
Or Constitution, maybe?
Oh, Constitution +2.
Let's do. Just so each of the vampires, one of them goes to the hand that's been sliced and starts gnarling on it. You take.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. 10. It does not do much damage to him. No, it does not. In fact, it doesn't. He's just sort of slurping on the block. All right, the second vampire.
Haven't we all?
Ooh, second vampire. Now to the other one, however, as you're kind of like, this guy's not even chewing my flesh. He's just sort of gurgling the blood. This is strange. As you're distracted by that, the other vampire bites you in the neck.
Oh, jeez.
Oh
Only 6 damage. You take 6 damage. 6 damage, because in that moment, you knock him back, but you are now locked in battle against these 2 vampires on stage. And the band is just not helpful at all. Currently, they're just like, we didn't even get to open our main track. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna help out my brand new friend James. I have a stake. I'm going to run at the one that's chomping on his neck,
Good.
and I'm gonna stake it.
Great.
17
It stakes him.
plus 3.
Yes, it stakes him. He's dust.
Thank you.
Joellen, how cool is the moment? Now describe how cool it is when you stake him. What happens? Like any
Oh.
cool spins or anything?
So, as I stake him, he turns into dust, but the dust makes the shape of a butterfly.
Whoa. Oh. Vampire slain. Slain right there and there. But now, my name is this one time. Oh my, during the plague, the second plague. I wasn't there for the first plague. There was that Spy. Oh, sorry, Pat. Spy. Where are the others? Maybe they can help us. Yeah, they should be here about now. Spike runs to the bronze doors.
Uh-oh.
No.
Pulls them open. All right there, boys. No more fiddling and diddling about. Get in here. It's dinner time. 10 of Spike's vampires enter the bar and start grabbing all of the children one by one. And at the center of that is one vampire. One vampire he has glasses upon his face, nice clothing, a little frilly pirate shirt on his chest like so, and he is carrying a strange, large book made of demon skin, and he's reading aloud, some sort of ritual type thing. The vampires are lining the children up on stage. The mouse is still trapped, but the flames are starting to dwindle.
Oh
They're
no.
getting a little lower. All right.
Is that one vampire still licking his hand? Okay.
Yeah, pretty weird. You're kind of wrestling him off.
Right.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I'm gonna go after the vampire that's reading. I want to use. I'm gonna use Darkfire specifically to try to burn his hands and get him to drop that book.
Good. Do it.
All
Let's
right.
see if you can.
So it's 2.5.
Okay.
So 9 and 8. So 9 plus 8 is 17 damage.
17 damage?
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you burn that thing, and you burn. But the book can't be burned. You burn, it starts to burn up his arms, and he goes, and
Didn't
as
your
he
mother
dies,
tell you
another.
it's rude to read in public? You're supposed to be paying attention to the show on stage, bro.
His ears are the last thing that does. So he hears that. He's like. He almost had a sweet comeback, but he didn't. And in that moment, a second vampire, the only thing that doesn't dust is the book and his glasses, and a second vampire grabs it. Now, Amir,
How many vampires are there again?
there are now
11.
there
Plus
were,
Drew and
plus
Spike.
Drew and Spike. 11. One is licking his hand.
Oh, right.
Wait, no, 9. One has now been killed.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is 9. Okay.
Oh, right.
I could just turn my back and go home.
You could.
And I could just form a new identity with new interests. But the idea of civic service still calls to me even though I'm no longer the class president and I can't turn my back on it. I am going to channel my power and use my whiskey stones.
Ooh,
Yes, there seems to be an ongoing history of alcohol in my background. Maybe that's something we'll explore, maybe it's not. I'm gonna try to summon 3 whiskey stones.
And what will the whiskey stones accomplish?
I rolled I roll 3 times, half each time. That's the damage, and I can split it amongst as many of the vamps in front of me as I'd like.
Fantastic.
Any that I hit have to roll a saving, have to do a saving roll of 14 to avoid being frozen for 1 whole turn.
All right.
And I take a ton of damage.
Great.
All right.
And Ciara the Braid, we're in season 2 this week.
Okay, here we go.
Pre-Angelus.
That's going to be a 5, so that's 2.5.
2.5.
Hashtag
Three. Round
demon
up.
from the future
Round
comes
up.
Vamp Harmony.
Oh.
Good adjacent, one or the wannabe evil one? Only time will tell.
Oh my god. This place used to be cool. And by used to, I meant it's cool now, but like where I'm from, it's not cool. So you guys are, I'm sorry, but probably in kind of some danger. Now, you seem like you're trying to stop fun from happening, so maybe you should think about changing that. So Harmony approaches you specifically. Harmony has entered. She's in the middle of your casting. Mm-hmm. Now she takes the 3 damage that you. I just stole this. Harmony leaps atop you.
Oh no!
All right, 13 Okay, so, and then you are a mere. Okay. It does not. You're able to sort of flip Harmony back over your head.
I was in computer class with you, Harmony. I bet you don't remember that, but I do.
When I was in computer class, you know what I was doing on the computer?
What's that?
Talking to my friends. But you didn't have any, did you?
If I didn't have friends, Harmony, then how did I win freshman class president 1 year in a row? I am using the rest of my whiskey stones against the person who injured my pride about the thing that I'm the most sensitive about, losing the presidential race. That's an 11. So divided, so that's going to come down to
6.
6.
6 against Harmony. All right, any one of those first 3 against Harmony as well.
And then that's going to be a 1. But if she can't roll 2, 14 saving rolls, she's frozen.
All right. So she's rolled 2 of them. All right, the first one is a 15.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
The second is a 17.
Oh my god!
Snap!
Yikes.
And the damage that you've done, you have ruined her new stolen shirt that she took off of a victim of hers in, the future dimension. And now you have done a total of 15 points of damage to Harmony Kendall from the future. 7 points of damage dealt. And
Can I get one line in really quickly?
Yes, of course.
So this is what you become? Huh. That's my line.
Yeah? Well, you want to know what you become?
Hashtag steak.
All right, the steak goes to
Yay!
Betty Pastures. Well, you know what? Now that I think about it, I can't tell you what you become because nobody remembers you. Oh, man. Still mean. Still mean.
All right, so I recognize from my spot on the stage that Amir is in a pretty tough spot with this new vampire. So I want to take my hand-licking vampire and shove him into Harmony, hopefully distracting her long enough to let him escape and make his way away from there.
Great. All right. Let's see if it works.
20.
Oh yes, no, you did the vampire with ease. You throw it across. Ugh.
Throw
Now
him.
as Harmony gets up, she's sort of dusting herself off, and she's like, "Oh my god!" And there's just sort of like broken debris everywhere from the vampire stuff that's going on. And she actually has a little bit of a bar stool on the top of her shirt. She's like, "Oh my god, does this even know where it is? If this was any lower, this could be a really bad situation." And as you throw that thing on her, she stakes that vampire. But the dust gets so intense in her face, she's like, this wasn't how tonight was supposed to go at all. I was supposed to stay in the future. So, all right. Good work. You killed a vampire.
Thank you.
Yay!
Chicago.
Yeah, bro.
All right. Now, it's Betty Pastures.
Okay. So what is the vampire situation? The mouse is still there.
The mouse is still on stage.
And then there's
Spike and Drew.
Spike and Drew. And then now 8 vampires?
Harmony has
And
arrived
Harmony.
from the future.
Okay.
And then yes, though Harmony is a particularly stronger one. And then you've got that makes us, that's 9. 8 vampires because one was just killed.
All right. And does Harmony still have that bar stool piece on her?
She's holding it. No, it's
It
sometimes
went with
the
it.
stakes
Yeah.
vanish with it. It vanishes
Okay.
with it.
Well, I'm gonna do possession, because guys, I'm still possessed.
Yeah, we know.
Okay.
Figures,
So I'm gonna do possession, and I'm gonna leave my body vulnerable for 3 turns to possess the body of Harmony. And I'm gonna use 2 mana.
Use it.
8.
And then
Plus maybe like willpower or something?
I get +2 for will.
All right, so no, yeah, you can.
So 10.
10. 10. You are able to, like, fuse with her, but there's a little bit of a window between the two of you.
Okay.
So you can kind of convince, but you're not fully inside her.
Okay.
You can switch her mind, and you see all sorts of. It's hard to really tell a vampire's thoughts because, of course,
Sure.
the vampire's mind is like the reflection. The thoughts are there; they do not cast a reflection. But being a demonic force that you are able to detect what's going on in there and influence it.
I want to make her look over and see Spike with Drusilla.
Great.
I don't know why that's relevant, but that sounds good.
Blondie Bear? What are you doing with her? Come off it. Who are you? Every vampire that rose in the Sunnydale thinks that the new big bad in town is just all of a sudden knows their name. But look, Spike, I can't believe you would do this to me. That you would come and stay in our home and then go back and find her, this crazy, just falling apart at the seams, Matt. I'm sorry. Is she talking aloud? Because I think that maybe she's getting a little too big for her. So then Drusilla grabs Harmony's mouth with her, like, fingernail.
Ooh!
But you kind of feel it as well.
Yeah, ouch.
And you each. Alright, so Harmony takes 5 damage from Drusilla. Why would you, Spike? Why would you do it? Don't you remember what we had? Harmony's unaware that she's in the past, really.
Right.
Even though it looks as though Spike is, a few years more handsome. All right, but then you also take 5 damage from it.
Ooh.
Yes. Ooh. All right. But now you've got Harmony possessed. So Harmony and Drusilla are now locked in, and Spike is just sort of come out, Drew. Really, don't we have rituals to be doing? Do you really want Spike? If she's going to be speaking ever so loud, I wanted to say the things that we wanted to say. Because we needed 10 vampire voices in order to summon the creature of the dawn. Now, if the creature of the dawn isn't to come, then why should we leave her standing? Alright, so that's all going on there. Now the vampires get their chance to attack. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
There's many of them.
There are lots of them.
Big thing of dice. Okay, so vampires, a 1 and a 2 and a 3d20 and a 4 and a 6 and a 7d20 and a. Alright. The 8 vampires. Oh, Jesus. Alright. No, yes, no, and no. Alright, and the attacks go to. 2 attacks, 2 successful vampire attacks are landed upon the 2 of you.
No.
The 2 of you now. The vampires. Alright, 5, 4. So 1 vampire. Now you've taken a little bit of you've taken the guitar strap off of the bass player. The bass strap, I'd say. And against his will, because now you're just in full-on battle mode and these guys are quivering in the corner, their mascaras just started to like kind of creep into their neck spot, and you just, without even asking, you've taken it and you've wrapped your hand, so now you can use the hand a little bit stronger again. However, the blood, it's still... I smell the smell of it. The vampire has bitten you, but he has not turned you, but you take your 5 points of damage. Now, you and that Harmony is, as you're kind of locked with her, a vampire comes up from behind you and bites you upon the sort of forearm spot. Oh no, how horrible, how terrible. Now, Spike and Drew get their chance to attack.
No.
Alright, so Spike and Drew both do not attack. Drusilla is still locked in her sort of strange Harmony fight, which is now just sort of turned into them like circling around each other. Look, I've heard everything about you. You might not know about me, but yeah, I know about the chaos demon. I know about the fungus demon. I know about all of those sort of things because Blondie Bear won't shut up about it. Now, I have to imagine that somehow this person seems to recognize me. I can't quite put my... So Spike is consumed and thought about that. He's kind of in a relaxed mood. Spike is not too active about the situation. He just likes chaos. He's into that sort of thing. Yeah. All right, now, the mouse on stage.
Yes.
The mouse on stage says, all right, ooh, 15 plus, well, yes, okay, so the mouse strikes, and the mouse strikes you again.
Oh no, poor James.
So James, your domain right now is kind of like the band area, right? Oh no. So the mouse, what it does is its eyeballs start to grow. They start to grow, and then its pupils, which kind of blink like this, then blink like that. As they do that 10 times, they open to be like these like teethed mouths, and inside of the demon eyes, tiny little mouse tongues on one of your cheeks, the other one on the other cheek, and it sucks you towards its face. 4 damage dealt. How you doing? Are you still with us?
I'm still in it.
Okay, he's still in it. James, welcome to Sunnydale.
Yeah.
But the mice grow large and have suction tongues coming out of their eyes. All right, the demons have attacked. Now, they are in the ritual of trying to summon, of course, the creature of the dawn.
Yes.
Yes.
Where is the vampire that has the book currently?
The vampire that has the book currently is, do you know the stairwell? The stairwell of the bronze that goes up to that spot?
Yep. I'm going after him.
All right, good.
Yep.
He's kind of hiding underneath. He's
Yeah.
come to understand that this wasn't going to be as easy as read a couple of pages.
Yeah.
Bring a giant, ear demon.
Sure.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it is. All right, go for it.
I'm gonna stake
You're
him.
gonna stake him?
Yeah.
You got a stake?
I do.
Excellent. All right, here we go.
8 and 10 is my athletics modifier.
So, all right. 10 is, so it's 18.
10. No, it's 10.
10 total.
10 total.
The stake does not strike.
Damn it.
Stake does not strike. I am sorry. You throw it at it, and it, without even looking up, God is good and bad. God is good and bad.
Damn it.
Amir.
When I was training to be freshman class president, I read The Art of War, as every freshman class president should. And you use your enemies against your enemies. I'm going to quietly and silently freeze Harmony in place while Drusilla attacks her.
Ooh, there you go.
Quietly and silently.
Right.
That is a 1.
Ooh. I'm sorry. It's, did you read the whole Art of War?
I
Just the Cliff Notes.
Yeah.
You read maybe a little bit of the Spark Notes?
Yes,
Okay.
a little bit. Yep. Yes.
Because sparks is what happened. Little sparks upon your hands, but they don't quite. All right. It was great. Well,
This is what I get for vanity. Sure, I understand, and I will remember this lesson.
But you've got a great robe, though.
Thank you.
It's working.
Thank you.
It's really working.
It's inspired by Ferris Bueller.
Oh, classic.
Thank you.
Love it. All right. Man on stage.
I'm reeling from that last attack. I can feel my cheekbones. They've been cut open by these mouth teeth. I'm bleeding more. I'm afraid of more vampires to come. So I want to deal with this mouse as quickly as I can. So I'm going to use my rock smash
Oh, yeah.
on him or her. I didn't gender the mouse. So I'm going to try to hurl a boulder at it, stunning it and dealing it 1/2 d20 damage.
All right.
That's 2 MP.
All right.
It's a 20.
Dang!
All right,
Yes,
you
son.
smash you do. Now you slay this creature.
I killed the mouse.
You kill it. Tell us. Describe it to us.
I can't believe my eyes. I pick the boulder up with all my strength and I hurl it directly at the mouse's face as if there's something.
Stick for #Luna. Heads up, Luna. Weapon incoming.
Yay!
Alright, Luna gets another stake. So yes, you're smashing
And
this mouse.
I see the boulder flying at the mouse's face, and it takes him right in the mouth, right in the nose, the snout, and it completely crushes its skull inward, collapsing it to the floor. And I can't believe what I had just done. And I look at my hands, and I realize that my terrible secret has been exposed to all of the bar. My hands are red and leathery, and my muscles are bulging, and I know that it's happened again. I've transformed into my half-demon form, where my mother...
Oh my god, get the rat to the bar and turn it in!
Well, it's dead. It had to be a live rat, unfortunately. Sorry, Luna. I didn't mean to, I didn't know I was going to transform in that moment. It takes over me. My mother was a baby-eating demon.
Sure.
That's the
Wow.
the genus of that demon.
That's what I've known them to be called. I was raised by my father. I hope that's not a slur. If there's another name for baby-eating demons, I apologize, but that's all I've ever known them
That's all
as.
you ever knew.
That's all I ever knew.
Well, welcome to Sunnydale. We're happy to
Yeah,
have you.
yeah.
Welcome home.
I can't believe you guys are this chill about it. That's really... Can I offer everyone a fist bump? I'm kind of far away from everyone else saving.
Just another Tuesday.
Yeah, where are you all in relation to each other?
I'm in the stairwell,
You're by the stairwell.
having failed to stake the demon.
You know that pillar that's right by the stage? Like in
yeah,
front of the
yeah,
stage?
yeah.
Like I'm sneakily hiding behind that, trying to throw my telekinesis abilities.
Okay, great. Great. You're on the
I'm
stage.
still on the stage.
I am probably like in the pit, like right underneath where
4x
the stage is.
steak. I will be eating ramen this week, not real ramen, the cheaper stuff.
Oh, wow. Thank you, ramen. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. You have helped these people.
Add an
fight.
egg to it. It's really good.
There you go. Throw in some
Yeah.
frozen vegetables.
Yep.
You can get those for $1 or $2 at Trader
Yeah.
Joe's.
Yep.
Yeah,
You can do
some babies. Oh, God, I'm
No,
sorry.
no,
Oh,
no,
no,
no.
yeah, no, we-
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Takes all kinds.
Plus, this is someone trying to live on a budget. Babies are expensive.
You're telling me.
Try spam.
There you go.
In that moment, an anxious parent has arrived.
Oh
And
no.
it's yours.
Father or mother? Father or mother?
Father.
Okay.
God, not now.
Wait, your father or your mother was the demon?
My mother was the demon.
Your mother's
Okay, all right. She's a little.
Whoa!
All right.
Oh no.
James?
Mom?
James Petrovicis Moore.
Wait.
Mom, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? I followed you all this way. What is this? What is the
Ma-
meaning of this behavior?
What is the meaning of this behavior?
Rock concerts?
Rock concerts, Mom.
These are new friends? Look at you. Your arms exposed to the humans? You know what the
Oh,
humans
we're
did to
not-
my father?
Not
We have a lot of
Totally.
stuff going on. It's fine.
human.
I'm possessed.
Are these your friends?
Mom, I'm in Sunnydale now, okay? This isn't Chicago. I don't have to. People accept me for who I am, half demon or no.
Look, we left Cleveland to get away from the Hellmouth. And here you come, crawling back to one? Oh, young man, we are going to leave right now, unless you give me some kind of good reason why we should stay. Sitting here letting these vampires do their rituals? What do you want to do, get sucked into a portal?
Mom, I'm half human. I've always been half human. You fell in love with a human, if only for a moment, okay? And that human, my father, raised me my whole life while you were off in some hell dimension doing God knows what, doing whatever to babies that... You make me sick, Mom. I'm not going anywhere with you. I'm sitting here with my new human friends, and I'm going to stop these vampires because I'm going to be a heroic half-demon.
If I hadn't just returned from the dimension of God, then maybe that would have hurt. but I have just spent 300 years enduring flaming torment. So all that does is make me disappointed. Now, young man, you can at least wait through the end of the band. The bands aren't playing.
I don't think they're gonna. I think they're not gonna go.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Oh.
Explain it in #song.
All right, excellent. All right. So sweet. He's
still here.
He's like
You
in
guys
a.
know him?
He's in like a little cup. There's like a little cup on the bar. And he's like in it like it's a hot tub.
It's
And
a
he's
solo
like,
cup.
well, I see there are some signs of emotions bubbling up. Let's hear it in a song. Yeah. All right. New bass line. Song time. It goes. Ooh, 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 ooh.
All my life I just wanted to belong. Why on earth must that feel so wrong? Mama, you know that I tried, but when I tried to hold your hand, oh, you made me cry. Mama, just leave me alone. I wanna hang with my friends out here at the Bronx. Mama, just leave me be. I wanna be my own man. Yeah, I wanna be free.
Wants to be free.
Mama, no, Mama.
May I speak or sing on behalf of this resident? And you can trust my opinion. I used to be the president. You'd be so proud. You'd take off your hat if you saw what your son did to that rat.
To that rat. To the rat. It's true, you see, your son's in good company, 'cause we're only sort of kind of human. Yes, I know it seems like a dangerous situation, but we're all maybe supposed to be bad, but trying to do good.
Trying to do good.
Oh yeah, we're trying to do good. Trying, but it's so hard to be good. When you maybe are sort of supposed to use your powers for evil.
Mrs. Moore, your son is only half human, but he's the part that makes us all a little more human.
Oh, my son, you know I feel you in my soul, 'cause I did not have one before, but now there's something inside ever since I had you growing, I felt your human self, and now I went to a demonic hell in hopes to expel all these thoughts and feelings, but
Demonic hell.
I want you to be free, my boy. I came here to save you.
free.
I don't want you to be so sad.
You can set him free.
You can be free, and you'll free me too.
Set him free.
My son, I'm proud of you. My son, I'm proud of you. Set him free.
Freedom.
Set him free.
Oh, you gotta go and set your son free. Set him free.
cup. He's got like a giant olive, and he goes, now that's what I call a chop topper. And then he vanishes. He's gone.
Why did he say chart topper like it was a pun? That's just, it only works on the musical level.
No, there's no
olive has
no
there's no
other
chart
kind of
olives.
chopper.
Yeah, no.
Olive.
No, I mean unless it's like a doctor chart.
Like it gives you the olives. Your mom is here.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I feel like
I'm sorry, James. I just, I haven't seen you for what for me has been 300 years. But
it's been like 9 months for me,
Yeah, you
Mom,
look-
which is like still a long time.
I know. I'm sorry, son. You hang out with your friends. She wants to give you a hug. Will you accept it?
I'll give her a fist bump.
Great. Cool. Excellent. All right, now, demonic activity, flying aplenty. Now, it looks as though they have gotten a little bit further in the ritual.
Oh, no.
But there's still a lot of things to attack. They have not opened the portal fully yet, but it's started to crick and crack. Blip, 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 blip. Now, sure. Where are we?
I attacked and missed.
You attacked and
and
missed.
missed.
You attacked and missed.
You
attacked
killed the mouse real good.
Oh, right, you
You
killed that mouse.
killed the
Great.
mouse.
I haven't gone yet.
You have not gone yet.
Okay.
Were you just sort of pointing?
Yep.
Great.
With this pencil.
Keep it by you. All right. Oh, steaks. Did I not give out the steaks yet?
Oh.
No.
Oh, everybody get. And you get a steak. 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 Thank you all for your steaks and donations. Thank you for coming. Now, if you're just joining us, we're at the Battle of the Bands. Although, the bands have kind of not gotten to play.
No.
But it's the battle at the Battle of the Bands.
Right.
There are vampires trying to summon a creature called the Creature of the Dawn, not to be mistaken for something else of that phrase. Now, they have not fully cracked open the dimensional portal. However, they are getting there closer and closer. Spike and Drusilla don't really need to do the work in this. They just need to allow their henchmen to do it for them, which they are. We turn to you, Betty Pastures.
Okay. Are there like guitars or is there a guitar near me?
Well, there's the guitars on stage.
Okay. So I'm at the base of the stage.
Okay, yeah, then you are.
Okay. So I'm
The
gonna.
band is still sort of holding it.
Oh, I.
Hey, man. The guitarist is he's like a 6.5 foot tall, he's got like he's one of those like long beard, long hair kind of metal dudes.
Okay.
You want his guitar?
I want his guitar. So
You can kind of.
Your blood
Ugh.
is like the sweet lamb dessert.
Hey, man, don't talk about my blood. Just what do you want?
just give me your guitar.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
He gives it to you.
Okay, I want to take the thinnest string off.
The E string.
Yeah. The E string.
All right.
I'm gonna take that off.
All right. You're gonna what? Untwine it
Yeah, I'm gonna
or
untwine.
snap it?
One takes longer. I'm gonna
But which?
untwine it.
All right, untwine it. That's probably are there already clippers around? Who knows? Just
Who
untwine
knows?
it.
I'll just untwine it.
All right, so you untwine it. You're sitting there.
Just
You
working
do
at
so.
that.
Okay, great. You've gotten the string out.
Okay, great. All right. I want to run up to the vampire that's still up on that ladder thingy that's reading from the book.
He's under the steps.
Oh, he's under. Oh, I'm gonna run to him.
But now he's kind of starting to climb up them. Yeah, so he's mid-step.
Okay.
Okay, so you go to him.
I want to get that guitar string around his neck and loop it and just yank as hard as I can in the hopes that it'll just saw that bad boy off.
All right, okay.
I like it.
Okay.
There we go.
11 plus 3, so 14.
14. All right, so you run up the steps, and as you throw it around his neck, and you pull, but it's a little resistant. It's a little resistant, and the two of you tumble down the stairs.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Ow! Ow! It hurts a little bit. All right, you take 3 damage.
Oh no.
How you doing?
10.
Okay, so you're still with
I'm
us.
alive.
still with us. All right. Oh, Monica. Hey, Monica. All right. Now, you didn't kill him, and now you're kind of engaged in a quarrel. In a personal quarrel.
Oh no.
So the vampire turns to you. Whoa. All right. Oh, but it's, he's one of them book learning vampires.
Yay.
He doesn't quite do what needs to be done. Now we're going to let all of everyone attack. My giant table of D20s. We are down to, it's still 8. Still 8 vampires.
So we're down to 8 from 8.
Like 12.
down from
There were
Nix.
12.
And then you've got Harmony, Spike,
and Drusilla.
-1 rat demon.
Minus
Minus
1
one
rat
rat
demon.
demon.
And +1 new friend.
Aww.
Ah,
That's a net
right.
positive for me.
You know what? I'm going to let the mother take an attack as well. All right. So the mother sees that a vampire has started to take notice of you, sees this personal moment, thinks that it can get too kill a mother and a son with one fell show of force. As it walks up. The mother turns around now. While she is, of course, accustomed to eating Earth young, doesn't mean she's restricted to such a thing. And in that moment, she is afraid that there is about to be something eating her Earth young, you. And she goes to the vampire, grabs it by the throat, and slowly says, "What are you doing here? My son is just trying to enjoy some of that modern rock and roll music!"
Yes!
Pulls its head up, squeeze up. Dead. 7 vampires left.
Yay.
My mom.
Shout out to Mom.
No.
Justine.
No.
Oh,
Yes.
Justine?
No.
Justine.
And that is a natural 20. All right. So.
Oh no.
Right. 2 of the vampires have struck.
No.
Who have they struck? You and you.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
And it does double damage on you. Let's see how much they do.
Oh, no.
All right. 8.
So does total 8?
Yeah.
Oh, a
right.
mirror.
You all right?
I'm right. I'm a little low, but
But, you
A lot.
what am I not?
But that's life, kid. But that's life. That's gloomy. That's life. All right, and then for you, it is just 3. 3 damage dealt to you. All right, now Spike and Drew. Spike and Drew. Drew is still kind of fixed on Harmony. And it is a 2. Drew does not hit Harmony. This is all wrong. I didn't want to be fighting other vampires. Spike! Spike, meanwhile, he's in the bathroom.
Looking for mice?
No, but he finds one.
No, okay.
Spike is in the bathroom. Oh, Mother Teresa, why do you... Oh, well now, all right. Spike grabs a mouse. Now you see, all right now, little guy, this guy is just to say, they're supposed to be about the size of your hand. All right, now. And that's Spike's journey in the bathroom. He attacked no one, but he did catch a mouse. All right, now, blah, blah, blah.
So this vampire.
Harmony.
reflexes.
Harmony gets to attack.
Oh.
All right, Harmony turns her sights to Drusilla, and she grabs Drusilla by her this part of the dress, and they do one of those like Xander Harmony fights in season 4 thing, like. But Drusilla is not well pleased. It does not strike, and Drusilla just throws her across the room. Harmony lands onto the bar table, and there's a bunch of red cups. And then Sweet is sort of like, he's like now, he's still tiny.
Yeah.
He's still tiny, and he's kind of like Jiminy Cricket launching himself across like some tableware. It's like, bring, bring. And he goes, oh my. Looks as though, and he doesn't have a pun because there's not one prepared. And then but he gets wiped out by Harmony. You.
So where is the vampire that Betty is engaged in a tussle with in relationship to Betty? Like, is Betty on the ground and it's on her, like on top of her?
You've grabbed possession of the book.
Yeah.
So the ritual has stopped.
Good.
What you're doing is you're kind of every time it's kind of trying to get her, you're using the book
Okay.
to
Right. Okay.
but it's so the book's texture is it's fresh demon flesh.
Not pleasant.
So it's not pleasant, it's slippery, it's dripping onto you. It's not good. All right. Haha. Something.
Entering from the back of the room in all of her radiant well glory is Glorificus,
Oh my god.
the beast, the abomination, that which cannot be named. Glory be her name, #demon.
So the doors of the bronze, the back, the room in which Dingoes Ate My Baby was in, bursts open, and all the members now, Oz and Devin were late, and they haven't been able to enter. But the rest of the band, who ultimately eventually got replaced, are in there because they are all just bleeding inside. They're laying there just dead. The woman in a red dress steps out. Wow. Oh my, it looks as if I didn't even really need to get things started tonight. What beautiful horrors. Now you guys will all just feel so much better when it's time to just come and bow down to me. So now Glory has also entered into the realm.
Goody.
Yes. Glory, glory, glory. Hallelujah. Glorificus. All hail her name. Magnificent one. Now, she is something to contend with as well.
She
Very
is.
powerful,
I
powerful
know.
god.
But right now, I want to rescue my friend Betty. So Betty, make like you've been doing with that book with the body of that vampire, and I'm gonna use dark fire to burn the vampire that's on top of her.
Great.
And I get 17 divided by 2. Okay, so 8, right? Because I round up, so 9. Because it would be, 8.5.
Right.
And 8, so 17.
Dead. Burns. She saved it. You've done it. Good work. All right. No, pleasant. Wonderful. Now, you're freed. You've got the book. You guys have this book.
Yes.
Now the vampires start to circle because they know that the book is important. Important to their ritual at hand. And then suddenly behind Glory, Glory is not alone, for her little creepy henchmen are also here.
Great.
Plunkus. Yes, Drunkus? Plunkus, is that the book of Harashnu? I believe it is, Drunkus. Plunkus, I think that maybe we can just... Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I don't know. I don't try to predict your thoughts. If you don't try to predict mine, great, then I'll just tell you. I think that we don't even need to sacrifice all these people. We can just get the book ourselves. Plunkus, And so they come now. They're sort of going towards you yet, but we're not
Okay.
going to check in with that just now. Glory's demons have entered the realm. Now it is up to you to help the cause of evil fighting. What to do?
I'm gonna try a big one.
So
I'm gonna try a
Glory is
big
doing
one.
some dark things. Glory is just no regard for what she's killing, but it's all people. She's just killing students.
Sure.
I turn my attention to Glory because my natural instinct is to recognize leadership. And I tell her, there, and I point to the vampires, trying to open a portal to banish you.
Wow.
Why would they do that? I just arrived. I just arrived to make this world better. Don't you think?
Yeah,
Don't you?
I do.
Don't you?
Yes.
Okay. Glory comes up to you, and then she
Come here.
She does her Glory sort of brain thing. See if you can roll a resistance will save. 10.
That is a 6.
And
Now
then
it's
you
your willpower.
have a...
And plus will, that's a 9.
Oh, great. As her fingers start to go in, you pull them out. There's a little bit of damage dealt, but you haven't lost full control of your mind. Glory has not... Ugh. All right, no. So that was your...
I was just trying to talk to her.
Okay, great. And you tried to convince her that a portal was being opened to send her.
By the vampires.
All right, so now you're trying to turn her against those vampires.
That was my intention.
All right. She kind of... Glory is an all-powerful one. She doesn't believe it. She can sense that it is incorrect. She wants to quickly do the damage to you. The damage that has been done, there's 3 damage dealt to you in that moment.
Got it.
Yes.
Tried.
Oy, oy, oy.
Oy, oy, oy.
Great. Now, but you still have an attack.
Right. So, realizing that that's just not going to happen, no vampires have picked up the book yet.
We have
She
it.
has the book.
Great, we got the book. I'm just going to turn to a vampire and stake.
Great. There's a vampire in a silver blazer.
20!
Oh! Great.
Refreshed from that really nice brain massage.
Ooh, great. You have staked the vampire. Good work. It does one of these things.
You know, guys, I gotta say, I'm starting to feel like myself again.
Oh.
I might be dealing with my identity crisis.
Oh! Puts away his sunglasses indoors and comes back, and now the people are inspired. How happy day, happy day. Great. Now, you staked just some sort of random vamp.
The one with the silver jacket?
Great.
His jacket was stupid anyway.
Agreed. So bright.
What did
So
it-
unnecessary.
Was it from, what, like 10 years ago, fashion-wise? Who even wears stuff like that?
Fools. Fools is who. Now, James.
All right, so I'm feeling a little weak. I've lost a lot of blood, and now even though I'm still in my demon form and I have my strength, my human weakness is starting to feel. So I really want to help Betty because she has the book, and I see Jinxie and Plinksy creepily making their little robed bodies across the dance floor towards her, and I notice that Betty doesn't even know they're coming. So luckily I'm still on stage, and the Cage of Crowns has decorated the entire stage with actual real boulders. I'm going to attempt my rock smash, aiming directly at Plinky.
You can attack them both at once.
I can attack them both? Okay, great.
Yes, they're extensions of each other.
All right. It's a 20.
Whoa!
I pick up the largest boulder on stage and I hold it above my head. I take sure aim. And as I'm about to throw, I feel my mother's eyes upon me.
Oh.
Yes.
And without looking down at her, I just know she's there supporting me. And finally, after all these years, she accepts me. And I close my eyes and I hurl the boulder across the room.
Now, I think that it's on page 809. Crushed, dead, saved. How nice. How nice. Now, good work. Wonderful attack. Your mother is proud. Now, Betty.
Guys, I think we need to figure out how to destroy this book. So I think what I'm going to try and do is, in case you forgot, I'm possessed.
Right.
We didn't.
We didn't forget.
Okay. I can also read minds. So I'm going to try and read Glory's mind because she seems to know about this book to see how to destroy this thing. So I'm going to do my attack Anticipation. And I'm going to use 1 mana, read the mind of the enemy of your choice. Enemy reduces attack rolls made against you by 3. The effect lasts as long as the current encounter. 3.
You called Glory's attention to you.
Oh, no.
Oh, my power. It feels kind of good, right? You know what else feels kind of good? Knowing that you have more of it. Now, Glory, she does. Glory's just kind of a Hulk smash type sort of villain, right? Am I remembering that correctly? All right, Glory turns to you, but it doesn't do anything.
Yay!
In that moment, your demonic, the power of the book emanates. It protects you. Protects you in that moment. But now, of course, we have many other things to contend with. Many other creatures to see if they attack. So we're down to 7 vampires. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. 3. All right. Oh, there we go. 4 attack. These are all very pretty. Very nice. All right. So 4 attacks from the vampires, and they land on. Yeah. You.
No.
You, and all of you. Okay, great. That actually worked out. All right, so everybody has a vampire, but then in a coordinated sort of, synchronized biting. I was thinking if there was an S word for it. I couldn't come up with it. Now, each of you takes. All right. 1, 2, 1, 4.
I'm done.
No.
I'm out.
Oh no!
Oh. The vampire, as your last life is about to. The vampire slices its face, shoves your face upon its face.
Oh snap!
And now, Amir, you have been turned into a vampire.
Oh my god!
Amir has been turned into a vampire.
Well, I guess my identity crisis is a little solved, isn't it?
Now, what's your first instinct?
I think I'm gonna go for that book.
All right, you approach for the book. Now, half demon, half knight. All right. There are 15 minutes to go, everyone. If you'd like to arm these people, let it be known.
That's a 5.
That is a 5. All right, so you go for the book, but you're able to swat him back. Yeah, great. All right, Spike and Harmony and Drew still sort of just kind of on their own little side quest. They're just kind of there for. No. All right. Drusilla, in that moment, is able to pick up Harmony, who she's very just kind of. She's just like kind of. My mother said that if you don't clean the table, then you'll never get the porridge to pour upon. No, but if you want raisins in your porridge, you know what you have to ask for, don't you? You have to say, pretty, please, mother. She throws Harmony and happens to that little tiny portal that was there has now Harmony has been thrown in it. Now Harmony is attached with a little bit of some future, interdimensional energy that has now been carried on her body as she is a future traveler. It rips this portal open a bit, and inside of it you see a different dimension, a dimension that looks like kind of a weird screen-savery type purpley blue.
Oh.
Yes. Now, that is an open portal. You have a room of vampires. It's up to you if you would like to try to close it, perhaps throw some vampires inside of it. You have 14 minutes to save the Battle of the Bands,
All right.
which has
okay.
been already lost by both sides.
Yes.
But you can still win the Battle of the Bands without one note saying besides by yourselves. Now, it's
All
up
right.
to you.
I'm going to use my overdrive power, which is the Dark Phoenix, where I generate a bird to just rain hellfire down upon my enemies.
Great.
Just want to burn as many vampires as possible.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to spend... I will spend 3 mana on it, so that'll bring my health down by 16.
Holy moly.
I have the health to do it, but I'm low on HP now. Okay. 3, so that's 2, 6, or 5 rather. 9, 5, 8, and 20. So 10 plus 3, 13. So 8, 13, and 3, whatever that is.
13, 3. All right, so the Dark Phoenix, your eyes turn black. It comes out of you like it was just like your soul leaping out of your body. And its fire wing flutters through and just sort of starts just like little bottle caps just start knocking the heads off of 4 of the vampires.
Nice.
All right, we're down to 2 of the vampires. Spike in this moment sort of gets to that point where Spike's like, this was more trouble than it was worth, really. I think I should probably get out of here. Harmony has been sent into the other dimension. Glory is confused in the corner. Have I kept alert of all of the things? Your mother's just, she's cool with it.
She's, I'm looking at her. I see her sort of enjoying the mayhem. As is her way. I'm trying to get past the judgment of that right now.
Yes.
So, Betty,
Yes.
can you open the book?
Sure.
Okay, I want to know, is there anything in there about, is there anything in there about closing the portal? I just want to know if we have access to some sort of spell that we can try to read.
Roll 20.
16.
16, there is.
Okay.
There is
All right.
now. The demon type that you are. Was it Ethros demon?
Yes.
Was it?
Yes.
Now, Ethros demons who are able to take different forms of many different people as time goes on. Your Ethros demon inside of you has given your mind the ability, even though you did not know it until you saw it, to make it read as clear as any common tongue.
Okay.
You can read each thing. You flip, you're turning. There is one spell that stands out in it. It's called the Ritual of Maratwa. Now, the Ritual of Maratwa is one in which, if you read properly, and you have to read it in the original demonic tongue, you will be able to close this portal. Would you like to use it yet, or would you all like to try to get these creatures thrown into this dimensional portal first?
I'm gonna. Is it still my turn or did I use it?
He still has to
I'm
attack.
vamped.
Yeah, you're vamped.
I'm Sam, so I kill him at the
So
end.
you go when we attack. So it's still on you.
Okay.
And you can discuss amongst each other freely.
Okay. How many of them are left? It's
We've got 2 vampires left.
2 vampires, Spike and Drew.
And then all the
Harmony.
big baddies.
and then
Yeah.
okay.
Is Spike on his way out though?
Spike is not really having any
Participating.
trouble with you. He's mostly trying to get Drusilla to safety. Harmony has been thrown through the portal.
Okay.
Glory is the main thing you have to worry about. Glory
Right,
and the
oh, right,
remaining
Glory.
vampires.
Yeah. We have. I have a stake, so like vampires, I'm not super worried
Same. I
about.
have 2 stakes.
Okay.
I have 2 as well.
All right. So, should we?
I think
Try it.
we need to try to take down Glory. That needs to be our first priority. If we all team up together, maybe with the powers of all of us trying,
Yeah.
if we all go balls to the wall, something's got to stick, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, would you like to talk to Spike and Drew? See if perhaps they'd like to come along for this experiment?
Yes.
All right.
Hey, blonde vampire. You don't seem like you're too down for all of what's going on here.
Well, you'd think that you are. You walk into a place thinking that everything seems all guts and spill it all
Yeah,
about.
there's
like it was
literally
some
guts all
kind of
over the
food
place.
on the table.
Listen, do you want to team up with us to take down this sparkly glory character or not?
Listen, you're the king around here. You were the strongest vampire in this room, and then this lady comes in, and she's way stronger than you, and she's gonna rip open a hole, and who knows what's gonna happen next, but it's not gonna be the same as it is now.
Yeah, she's trying to upstage you. She's totally encroaching on your vamp territory.
She's kind of a cooler villain.
Cooler.
People feel
Cooler.
way more threatened by her.
Each roll d20.
Okay.
God. 18.
2.
18, 2. All right, well, 18. Drew is convinced. Spy, you know that I don't like when it glows from above. It makes me feel like the sun has creeped in, even though I've shut the blinders. Shut them out, shut them out, shut them out, shut them out, shut them out. All right. Yeah. Now look, if it gets all of this, let me maintain some sort of status in this town, and perhaps, all right, tell me what you need. You've got my force, you've got my fist, you've got me fangs. Point me, tell me where. As long as none of you do any of that sort of bibbly-bambly, magicy towards me, all right? Can we agree?
We agree. We agree.
All right. So Spike because Drusilla didn't want it to go like this. She wanted to have a fun birthday for Miss Edith. It's not going well. All of their friends are dead, and they weren't really their friends to begin with. But now, all right, we have 7 minutes remain. 7 minutes remain. Spike you can use, and you can all kind of coordinate up against Glory. Try to get Glory into that position. Now, have you went, or you did not go?
I haven't attacked.
You have not attacked?
No.
All right.
Can I suggest something to Spike?
Yes.
I want Spike to stand near the portal and start taunting Glory, because
Okay.
no one can get under someone's skin the
All
way
right.
Blondie Bear can.
Hi, Nat. He does it. He agrees. Hey there. And where are you coming from? You're coming some kind of, Young Republicans convention. Seeing you, little just there. Tell me, speak me, sing me a song. What's your speech all about? What are you even thinking? Addressing me with that tongue. You know where it would look really good? Not inside of your face. Yeah, I think in fact, maybe it's time to pull it out. So Glory goes for Spike. Oh no, come off it, come off it. So now Glory and Spike are kind of tumbling. She's chasing him. He's still taunting her, but he is distracting her. He has gained her attention.
All
They
right,
move.
so I'm gonna go with the one thing I've learned about myself today. It's that I like throwing big rocks at people.
Yes.
I'm gonna take the next largest rock remaining on stage and position myself with Glory and Spike dead between me and the portal and hurl it towards them, hoping
Suddenly,
to knock.
Amir feels the need to share an intense secret.
Oh.
All right, hold that thought. Amir, vampire Amir. You have a secret.
I walk over to the bar. I pull out another bottle of Tony's whiskey. I look around at everyone. I go, "Yeah, I used to be the best kid in school as the freshman president. But you know what? I secretly drink underage. So deal with that." And then I perch.
Now that's a secret I can. Hey man, I'm gonna lose my job over this, man.
You'll lose your head, man.
Ooh, you pull over the bartender and you just. Amir's over there. And then he drinks again. Right, all right. So we are all trying not to worry about this too much. How sad that Amir has turned into a vampire. Now, on to you. So now there are 3 vampires, including Amir.
So I'm taking dead aim at Glory
Dead aim at Glory.
at 11.
11.
Do I get a modifier with that?
What modifiers do you have on that?
Athletics, Constitution, and willpower.
I have
Athletics.
a plus
Athletics.
3 will. I want it so bad. Does
What's your athletics? Athletics?
plus 1.
Plus 1.
Yeah.
All right, so it was 11. All right, so you throw the boulder. It hits Glory smack in the head, but it just crumbles. Oh, Wow. People here really have no respect, and I'll just have to teach them one by one. Now, it looks as though you have an affection for this one. Maybe you can teach him. And so she puts her eyes towards your mother, because she can sense it on you. Now, as she approaches your mother turns into full sort of demon protector mode. And she is before you, but now Glory's eyes are set on you. You have drawn the attention of the beast, but, you know, she has not been knocked into the portal. But it's getting there. All right, now.
Okay. I'm going to try to possess Glory again.
All right. Yeah. Gloria is slowly walking, tippy-toeing, closer and closer to James and his mother.
16.
Oh.
And then can I use any modifiers on that?
Will.
Willpower.
+2.
+2.
So 18.
Yes, no, you are able to get inside of Glory.
Okay.
You are in Glory's mind.
Okay.
Now, you walk up to her and you're able to sort of do the way that it comes about, as would be with Glorificus. You sneak up behind her, you use but in order to really drive it home, you do the Glory fingers in the face thing. You're in there. What do you make her do?
Okay.
Time's ticking.
Well, we know that she can punch holes in dimensions, right? So, I feel like if we get her to... She can close them.
Sure.
But from the other side, so I'll go through the portal.
But won't that take you with her?
It's a price that I'm willing to pay. We don't have much time.
Betty, you can't do that. You can't sacrifice yourself.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, Betty. Yes. So inside, and as your when you use it, your body becomes.
Just a shell.
Oh my. All right.
No.
So you walk Glory towards the portal. She steps forward. You bid farewell. Any last words to your compatriots before you step through?
It's been fun.
Well,
I'll never forget you.
yeah. I mean, what are we gonna do without our class president? You know?
It's just like it's a vacuum that will never be filled by anyone else because no one else wants to be president.
Well, I don't know that that's 100% true.
I mean, who would want to step up and do it? I just can't imagine anyone wanting to do that. So I'll just go and I'll leave the seat vacant. We can use my shell of a body.
We could.
Now, as you approach the portal, it does this strange kind of tilts sideways. And really the only way to enter it is perhaps to do kind of like a dive move.
Okay.
You know the move?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
dive through.
So you have to walk up the steps.
Cool. I go up on the...
Oh.
Sing us out, Betty #song.
Oh!
Betty sings her final out of Glory's body,
Okay.
but through you, you as the singer.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's have a #secret from #Luna. And one from #James.
Oh.
And one from #Betty.
Oh my
And
god.
another one from #Amir.
Oh my god.
All right, everybody, let's hear your secrets, then we'll hear the Betty song. All right.
Oh, James is ready.
Well, you never think you're ready to admit something like this to people. As I watch what I know is really my new friend, Betty, in Glory's body, climb the stairs and prepare to sacrifice herself for the good of Sunnydale, I think to myself, glad that's not me. Because I'm a coward. And I hate the human side of me that can't be strong, and I wish I was better.
No.
I'm sorry, Betty.
He cries. Tears. His mother holds him. Tears as well. Tears as well. He becomes more demon-like in form. His body, the red arms or whatever it was, it starts to spread. He becomes more and more demonic until all of a sudden he roars. He's full demon now. As he processes those changes, we find out Luna's secret.
Betty, I know I pretended like I didn't care about you at all, and I really only liked you being our class president because I figured whoever was our class president was going to end up being possessed by a demon anyway, and you already were, so it worked out, but I really admire you. I styled my hair like this because you started wearing your hair this way.
Oh,
You're so much
noticed that.
better at being normal than I am, and you're actually possessed by a demon, and you have so much better control over hiding that and trying to be a good person. I admire how much you try to be good, even though really the demon in your body probably wants to take over the earth. I don't want you to die.
Doesn't want her to die. Beautiful. Now Amir. Vampire Amir.
I have a feeling my secret might be a little bit more interesting after the song,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
I don't at all. I don't at all. Now your secret, in the song or pre the song?
I can do it in the song to save time.
Oh, okay, great. If you like. Yeah, wherever you like. Come off it now. Everybody gonna be here, wiping their faces clean, mothers holding babies as they cry and let their skins get all different, demony and flaky. And I'm sitting here trying to get out of this town. Come off it now. Get into your song. All right, song. another little.
Sweet.
All right, sweet. Sweet is like in like a straw. Like
In a straw.
Yeah. The straw is like.
He's just
yeah.
progressively getting smaller as the night goes on.
He can change. Turns out Sweet can change shape. Sweet can change shape. So what he does though is he starts in the bottom of the straw and then slowly like grows to man form as he comes out of the straw, and he does like a little like tumble down and then lands perfectly on his feet like Before we close it out and the portal is no longer spilling out the juice, we gotta hear one last tale from little mama demon god. Tell me all the truth. So, all right, and he starts to, he pulls out, what he does is he summons the remaining members of Cage of Crowns, and without them even wanting to, and then Sweet, out of the bag of one of the players' guitars, a spare E string just sort of in the air, just kind of threads itself.
Oh, perfect.
And the guy plays a chord. It's a little off though, so he's like, hold on. He takes a moment, he tunes. All right, he tunes. Ring, good. It's good. Ring, 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 go, go, go. Ring, 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 go, go. Ring.
It wasn't an accident. I summoned the demon myself. I wanted to be anything but normal. Not normal. All it took was some lamb's blood and a bucket of some herbs. And then I said goodbye to my boring old self, and now I'm not normal. Now I'm not normal. I'm marching into the void because I'm not normal. I guess I sowed those seeds. Guess that's me now. I guess I'm not normal.
But you chose choose your destiny. It takes bravery and smarts and just a little bit of resourcefulness to become what you are. Possibly doomed and not normal. But honestly, who wants to be normal? You embrace something that was better than a girl just living in the fields and milking cows. I assume since you said you had lambs, did you kill a lamb that was on your family's farm maybe? I don't know. I'm interpreting.
Neighbors.
Oh.
It was kind of a crime.
Well, isn't summoning a demon
Also a
probably
crime?
worse? Yes, definitely. Though I don't know if crime's quite the right classification, but certainly it's not good if maybe not technically illegal. Cause you know it's not normal. Not normal to be summoning demons to possess you, to make you not normal.
Your words make a little bit of sense to me, so I feel okay now. I'll do what I'm supposed to and go into the void.
As she steps closer and closer to the void, the energy starts to change and because in a nearby street that would probably take you about 10 minutes by car, the Hellmouth has opened inside of Sunnydale High School.
Seriously?
That's what we got there. And what it does is the Hellmouth creates a fusioned energy with this portal. And what it does is it sucks any sort of demon, otherworldly energy to it. Oh, quick! The book. One of you, pick up the book. Who still has hands left?
I do. I'll pick up the book.
You grab the book. Now, you open the book. There is one spell that you can find. It is called Clarification. Find Clarification.
Clarification.
You find it.
Okay.
You found it.
Yes.
Now, read of the demonic words, and it shall happen.
All right.
Now,
Caros mano te abonema Zarotesha parontarena.
And in that moment, everything that has a demonic spirit is pulled towards it, including dear Mother and James.
Oh no!
James!
Dear Mother and James are pulled, and Glory, but now Glory is being pulled to it. Now, can you try to,
Break free!
Okay, I'm jumping ship. I don't want to die.
She doesn't want to die.
I'm only 16 years old.
Yeah.
I wouldn't either.
Okay, bye.
Back in. She goes back into the body. Now, James and Mother. James, it's all right.
No, I want to be human, Mom.
I know.
I want to stay in this dimension.
I know, James. But there's other good dimensions, too. There's an ice hell and a tropical hell. A dimension where there's only shrimp. A dimension where there's no shrimp at all. We can go there, son. We can go there together. Just let go.
Maybe just for the summer? Is that
It's possible.
okay?
Maybe we can come back and visit your friends
Okay.
after we make some new ones
All right.
together.
All right, I'll go with you, Mom.
All right, James and Mother hold each other and thrum, they get sucked into the Hellmouth.
Oh
Yes, and now the other vampires, and Spike is like, he's holding Drusilla like this. Oh,
no! Uh-oh.
you all right?
Yeah, there's a demonic glass that got pulled
Great.
with me.
And it's strong. So Spike is going. And Spike hops outside, kills a guy, takes his motorcycle, speeds off into the night. Now, Amir, as you're being sucked into the demonic.
He still hasn't revealed his secret.
Yes, no, he hasn't. As So here's what's happened, all right? Glory. I'll be back in about 3 years. She's up. Glory is sucked in. All the other vampires turn to dust. All the students being like, oh, dude, I'm going to try to forget about this and not talk about it. I hope the press isn't here. And they all leave. Now, the two of you are helping your friend back onto her feet after a recent possession. James and his mother have been pulled into another dimensional portal, possibly having a fun time. It seems like your mother knows her way around different demon realms. Now, Amir, we're going to close this episode off as Amir gets sucked into this portal.
Oh, jeez.
With whatever your secret was. Yeah, Spike and Drew escaped.
Oh.
My family practices dark magic,
Oh.
and I'll find a way back.
Whoa! And Amir, he puts his sunglasses on right at that moment. And then, with that, it is closed off. All of Crown of Cages sits on stage. And so, this one's called Why Only Two Eyes?
I reach back out through a portal rip and pull him through.
And that's where we'll end today. All right, everyone. Oh, thank you, everybody. All right, thanks, guys, for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting our little Buffy RPG show.
Yeah.
That was great. We got some wonderful contributions to the storyline, some Buffy people from different seasons coming into our current season. Now, we're kind of hopping through high school right now as we sort of settle in. We're probably going to be hanging out in season 2 for a little bit. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any feedback at all, message me on the Discord. If you're not in the Hyper Discord, message Matt or Lucas on there, and they can sort of tell you what's going on. Now, we're going to be here every Tuesday for the time being at 8:30 p.m. And if you really like the show, let Zach and Lucas and Matt know that you would like to see more of it, because that would be fantastic. That's why we are here. This is the 3rd time we've done it, and we have ourselves a good time. Now, if everybody would like to introduce themselves to the audience at large and let them know where can they find you in the world and support the things that you're doing.
I mean, everybody knows me probably, unless you just tuned in for the Buffy RPG here on Hyper RPG. I'm Emma Fife. I do lots of shows here. We just started doing a new anime talk show on Tuesdays before this at 6 o'clock p.m. and it's called Hyper Otaku, so be sure to come check that out if you are an anime fan. Also, come and hang out with me tomorrow for Adventures in Fiefdom at 3 o'clock p.m. Pacific. I will be continuing to stream Dream Daddy. So far, Vampire Dad is still my #1 choice, but it's a very tough call between him and Hot Sports Dad. And then on Fridays, I am part of our Star Wars RPG. It is called Pencils and Parsecs. It's 9 o'clock p.m. every Friday night. Be sure to check that out.
I'm Omar. You can find me at the Sunnydale Study Group, which is a Buffy podcast. If you're a fan of Buffy, come hang out with us. Right now we're in Season 4 and Season 1 of Angel, hanging out there. And also you can check out youtube.com/2brokegeeks, where I am running a program called Nerdy Worms, where we are making movies together. Doesn't matter what kind of camera you have, doesn't matter what you have laying around, we're going to make movies. So join us on that.
I'm Colin. You can find me social media stuff at Como1787. Check out sexytornado.com to see some sketch and music video, and also my podcast, Indie Cred. That's where my partner and I interview people who have indie cred, and we find out why they do what they do, how they do what they do, and why being indie is generally awesome. So take a look at that.
Hi guys, I'm Kelly Nugent. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Kelly Nugie. You can listen to me and Ryan Mogi, who was here last week, talk about Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel on our podcast Hellmouthy, and we actually have Colin on quite a bit. And you can also check out my other podcast, Teen Creeps, on the Feral Audio Network, wherein we discuss young adult pulp fiction.
Great, guys. And you can find me, Chris Pramonti, as a Montiac on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, as well as every Thursday on The Gauntlet here on Hyper RPG. Yes, that's right. This Thursday at 6:30, and every Thursday into the far recesses of time, You can also find me with musical improv group Robot Teammate. If you are on the East Coast, please come check out our off-Broadway show Turbulence, which is going to be opening on October 12th. Now, if you can go to robotteammate.com, information will be there. That would be awesome. And of course, Omar and I have Sunnydale Study Group, and we are discussing all things Buffy. And guys, thank you so much for your support, and thank you for coming and watching the show tonight. This has been a strange week for Buffy fans, but what can't we face if we're together? And that is something we hold dear, especially this week. All right, guys. Now, we will see you next week. And if, Matt, you want to say anything else before we say good night to all these fine people of the world?
Here he comes.
Summon!
Yeah! Did I do that? Did I do that? Guys, what's happening to my powers? Oh my gosh. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for everything, guys. We will be back next week doing this. Tell all your Buffy friends that we have this. We need to spread the word out. We need to get the word that we are doing this because we want to do it for everyone who loves Buffy. You know? So yeah, man. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. We have our Hyperdrive coming up this Saturday from 11 a.m. all the way to midnight. We got a lot of stuff. It's space themed. It's going to be super rad, and I hope to see you guys there. And yeah, man. Just thank you guys for being incredible.
Awesome.
You know?
All right, guys. Thank you for coming and getting all hellmouthy with us. Now, good night.
Bye.
Oh, wow.